What a world, what a world. It's been a while since I've done my last video. And the reason for that is because it's been the holidays. And B, because politics have left a sour taste in my mouth these past few days. And we're gonna get into it. You're looking at Barbie Hayden right there. Let me explain to you who Barbie Hayden is. Well, first off, she's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful woman. She's a Republican. That's important because she is a Republican, and I believe she might, well, she is, I think, a Trump supporter. Still, I love her because she's so beautiful, and she is a professional wrestler with so much talent, but she decided to leave the professional wrestling world, and that's cool. And she's sexy. You could follow her on her Twitter at Barbie Hayden. But the reason why I'm showing her is because I believe, I don't remember. Let's move the slide right quick. I'm doing this presentation thing, seeing if it's better. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. She tweeted on the 20th, $600 stimulus check. What is that paying for? Half of one person's monthly bills? Maybe. Pathetic. This whole lockdown has been a sham and far more damaging than the virus itself. And then she shows this picture of what the U.S. has given and what the rest of the countries have given. That day when I saw that, it made me very upset that the government decided to give us 600. And the reason why I'm upset is because my side, the liberal side, we wanted to give, I believe we wanted to give at least 2,000, maybe 1,200, yeah, somewhere around there. And no, they didn't do that. They went ahead and agreed with the Republicans, which, by the way, did not want to give us anything. They wanted to give us $0. And they went ahead and made a deal with Mitch. And that's why I want to get away from politics. At least limit it. I don't like politics anymore. I've seen how they are. Seen how the government is. I don't care who you are. You could be a Republican, or you could be a Democrat, or you could be a repube, or you could be a libtard. Doesn't really matter. The government's going to do whatever they decide that they're going to do. And the fact that the left side caved in and decided, okay, $600. And I totally understand that the Republican side wants to give us $0. But $600, that's what our country wants to give us. That's not okay with me. It shouldn't be okay with the Republican side, and it wasn't. And we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna start limiting my politicking. I'm gonna try to find other avenues to talk about it. We don't necessarily have to talk about politics. We can talk about everything else besides it. I don't know. Here's the link to the Hill. They are the least biased in their center. Here are all the links that you need to get to the Hill. I like the Hill. I think some repubes would say that no, the Hill is a libtard media. It's the lamestream media. Well, no, it's not. But whatever. So yeah, I was talking about how Nancy, Mitch, and Charles agreed to it. Now, if you're keeping math, that's one Republican, 2 Democrats. And there they are in the picture. They are the ones who decided to give us $600. And I got to say this, it was the liberal side who wanted to give about $1,200, $2,000 to, but They did something very stupid. They agreed upon 600, which I think was dumb, very dumb. And I know what some people would say. I mean, like, well, if they didn't agree to the 600, they would have gave us nothing. I don't know. I don't know, but I mean that's a good point. But still, I would think that a house. I don't know. You see, and when you say stuff like that, that just upsets me even more because it just shows that government is just a game, and they're not really looking out for the American people. They're looking out for other things that they feel that is more required. But wait, there's more. Who signed off on it? Now, see, I made this in like December 20th. At the time, they were predicting that he was going to sign it, and then he came out saying that he wasn't going to sign it, that they give him $2,000. But guess what? He went ahead and signed it. He ended up signing. I don't know the exact date that he signed it, but he did. You can go look that up. He signed the bill. He signed the stimulus bill. Yeah. Everything's upsetting to me. Democrats, Republicans are all upsetting me. So who's at fault? Well, the people at fault are the Democrats. Nancy Pelosi, the House Speaker from California. Charles Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader of New York. On the Republican side, it's Mitch McConnell. He's the Senate Majority Leader of Kentucky. And Mr. Donald J. Trump. Yes, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Why? Because he signed it. I don't care what he said. I don't care if he said, I fought for the American people. No, he didn't. He made something, but he ended up signing. He doesn't really care for you. And I'm glad that in this recording, I believe it's 12 more days to office. Yeah. You know, I replied to Barbie Hayden. I said, well, Barbs, all I can say is both sides of the aisle should take full blame on how our country dealt with the problems our country faced. This goes beyond an Oval Office, but the whole legislature from House to the Senate. And she liked it. Thank you. This is our government failing us. And, yeah. But is there any truth? You know, as much as I love Barbie Hayden, she's still a Republican. And she's still kind of right wing. So I take a grain of salt. And you know what? That's probably bad on me because I should be taking libtards and liberals face value as well. I should always check the evidence. But as you can see, this is what she posted. Is there any truth to that? Are these countries really giving out that type of money? And the answer is yes. These countries, I've looked it up. All of these countries are giving that type of money to their citizens. And America has barely given anything. Now, we could fight and argue about this. We could say, well, you know, look at France. That is a socialist country. Okay, well, I mean, no, it's not. France is not a socialist country, but they do have higher taxes there. But it's all still, you know, diplomacy and democracy there. But I don't want to get into it anymore. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I think I'm tired of fighting with people about stuff. Because at the end of the day, you know, people need to educate themselves. People need to go beyond and actually look at the evidence. But that's a problem in the whole in itself. Because you have other people who don't want to believe the evidence. They just want to say it's a hoax or it's not real or whatever. That pisses me off too. So it makes me not want to argue at all with people about politics. There are some caveats. There are some caveats. I brought up I brought up France. There's only 5 million people living in France. And you could see from the chart I have here in 2019, Denmark only has 5.8 million. Norway has 5. Sweden has about 10. Those are very small countries compared to America. America, I believe, we're around 300 million. So giving the type of money that they can give to their citizens, you just can't do it in America. As much as these American politicians and tell you how America is so great, obviously they're not great enough to give checks out to 300 million people. That's a lot of money. Could we do it? I mean, we could, but again, I think these government people know that we're not as great as we used to be. And that's during Trump's. By the way, Trump has not made America great at all. I mean, you could argue that, but I will say it's not really our government's fault. It's more of the country. It's just we're too big of a population. It is what it is. And there's the meme again, so you can take a good look at it, do your own research about that. But yes, it is. What Barbie put up is true. This is what their countries are doing for their citizens compared to America's. So yeah, America failed us. I was going to wear an American luchador mask on January the 20th. I decided I'm not going to do that at all. I'm just going to walk away from talking about politics anymore. I think I'm going to start doing that, but I don't want to be a hypocrite. There might be some things that I feel like I need to speak on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say I'm going to limit my politics, and I'm going to start doing other things on this channel. I don't know what that is right now. I think maybe video games. Maybe I should start doing things to live up to my name. There's a reason why I call myself a prophet. I'm not just lazy. There's another, I'm a prophet. That means I do fortune telling, and maybe I should start showcasing that on my channel as well. But I definitely want to limit, I want to limit politics from now on. I'd say, I think the best thing we could do as a country is follow the news, do your research, and vote accordingly. But wait, there's more. Okay, I just want to show this guy because Rand Paul was he felt like giving us money, period, was a bad idea. And he's not the only Republican senator. There was more senators that felt like giving us money was a bad idea. Again, I'm sorry. This was all done on the 20th and the 21st. And I did it. I'm pulling it out now because I finally got over the holidays and just the disappointment of politics and government. So this is the real end. As you can see, it was supposed to come out before Christmas. So in the picture you have Barbie, and she's selling this picture. You can go to her Twitter and check it out. But yeah, this was supposed to come out Christmas. I'm sorry that I was late. I'll definitely put that in the description that this was a late video, and I'm real sorry. But I'm gonna end this video. If you like what I'm doing, please give me money. If you can't give me money, that's fine. You don't have to. But please like and subscribe. I'm sorry that I'm being wishy-washy. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't know what's going to happen to this channel. I do know that I am going to try to come up with more content than just be it focused on politics. Maybe I'll just argue with people just to argue with. I don't know. But, man, this is a great picture though, huh? Yeah. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.